Welcome to Stanford Talk News. Chelsea have started the Xabi Alonso era with 3 points, but the dramatic 3-2 victory over Fulham has also exposed one major problem that Chelsea fans cannot ignore: the goalkeeper position. The Blues produced an exciting attacking performance at Craven Cottage, with João Pedro, Morgan Rogers and Cole Palmer all finding the back of the net. But despite scoring 3 goals, Chelsea were forced to fight until the final whistle after conceding twice. And now the question being asked by supporters and pundits is simple: do Chelsea need a new goalkeeper? Chelsea made the perfect start to Alonso's first Premier League match in charge. Just 32 seconds into the game, Cole Palmer found João Pedro, who raced through and lifted the ball over Fulham goalkeeper Bernd Leno. It was a dream beginning. But Fulham quickly responded. Josh King equalized in the 23rd minute, and Chelsea's defense suddenly looked vulnerable. Robert Sánchez was beaten by King's effort, and questions immediately began about whether Chelsea have enough quality and consistency in goal to compete at the highest level. Chelsea, however, showed character. Morgan Rogers restored the lead shortly before half-time, scoring on his competitive Chelsea debut after excellent work from Maxence Lacroix. Then Cole Palmer made it 3-1 shortly after the restart. The attacking football was exactly what Chelsea supporters had been hoping to see from Alonso. Palmer was dangerous, João Pedro looked sharp, and Rogers gave Fulham plenty of problems. But once again, Chelsea's defensive problems returned. Fulham pulled a goal back through Gonzalo Garca after Sánchez made the initial save from Timothy Castagne's effort, only for the rebound to be converted. Suddenly, a comfortable 3-1 advantage had become a nervous 3-2 lead. Chelsea were forced to defend desperately during the final stages, with Fulham pushing for an equalizer. Sánchez also had to make an important late save to deny Ryan Sessegnon. Eventually, Chelsea survived. 3 points secured. But the warning signs were impossible to ignore. And this is where the Robert Sánchez debate begins. Sánchez has already experienced plenty of criticism during his Chelsea career because of mistakes and inconsistency. Against Fulham, his performance once again gave his critics ammunition. Sky Sports described the Fulham goals as taking advantage of errors from Sánchez, while other reports have questioned whether Chelsea can seriously challenge for major honours with uncertainty in the goalkeeper position. So what will Xabi Alonso do? Interestingly, Alonso did not allow the goalkeeper discussion to overshadow what was ultimately a winning performance. Instead, the Chelsea manager focused heavily on the positives, particularly the attacking trio of João Pedro, Morgan Rogers and Cole Palmer. Alonso has praised the 3 attackers and believes they can become a central part of Chelsea's identity. Their performances against Fulham certainly gave supporters plenty of reasons to be excited. But Alonso will also know that Chelsea cannot rely on scoring 3 goals every week. If the Blues want to challenge for the Premier League title, they must become more reliable defensively. That does not necessarily mean Sánchez is finished at Chelsea. Chelsea still have competition for the position, including goalkeeper Mike Penders, who has returned from loan and could provide another option. Reuters reported that Sánchez may face increased competition as the season develops. And that could be exactly what Chelsea need. Competition, pressure, consistency. The Fulham match showed that Chelsea have tremendous attacking potential. João Pedro scored inside the opening minute. Rogers announced himself with the debut goal, and Palmer looked like the player Chelsea fans know he can be. But football matches are not won by attacking quality alone. Chelsea conceded 2 goals and spent the closing stages desperately trying to protect their advantage against stronger Premier League opposition. Those mistakes could cost Chelsea points. That is why some Chelsea supporters are already calling on the club to consider another goalkeeper before the transfer window closes. The question is whether Alonso agrees. The Spanish manager has only just begun his Chelsea project, and he will need time to assess every player. He is unlikely to make a drastic decision based on one match. However, the Fulham performance has certainly given him something to think about. The good news for Chelsea is that the problems can potentially be fixed. The attack is already producing. The midfield has quality. The defense has promising players. And Alonso has shown that he wants Chelsea to play aggressive, exciting football. But if the goalkeeper position remains a weakness, it could become the difference between a good season and a great one. So Chelsea fans, what do you think? Should Chelsea sign a new goalkeeper immediately? Or should Xabi Alonso trust Robert Sánchez and give him the opportunity to prove that he can become the goalkeeper Chelsea need? One thing is certain, Chelsea have started the new Premier League season with 3 points. But the 3-2 victory over Fulham has created a huge conversation at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea can score goals. Chelsea can entertain. Chelsea can win. But if Alonso wants to take this team to the next level, he must make sure Chelsea can also defend. Because next time, another team may not give the Blues the chance to escape with all 3 points. And that is why the goalkeeper debate at Chelsea could become one of the biggest stories of the season. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification so that you'll never miss the latest update.